Tonight for a federal judge's emergency order halting ICE from carrying out warrantless civil immigration arrests in Oregon from those who filed the suit.
Sorry, Stephanie. They say it puts a stop to examples of ICE agents arresting first and justifying that arrest later. John Adams is joining us now after speaking with a group that took part in the lawsuit. And John, what did you find out today?
Hey, good evening, guys. The executive director of Innovation Law Lab tells me this ruling is an important check on the powers of the federal government and would put a stop to detainments like that of his client, a Hillsboro grandfather held by ICE for weeks without a warrant. It's been nearly 4 months since Victor Cruz Gamez of Hillsboro was detained by federal agents while driving home from work. Agents were looking for a different man of the same name, but kept Cruz at an ICE facility in Tacoma for 3 weeks, despite the fact he was in the country legally. Wednesday's ruling stops these warrantless immigration arrests in Oregon.
Instead of the smash and snatch, the government actually has to follow the law.
Stephen Manning is the executive director of Innovation Law Lab in Portland, who filed the lawsuit against the federal government along with Cruz and another unnamed person who was detained in Woodburn. Manning says Oregon joins Washington, D.C. and Colorado in winning legal cases to stop warrantless immigration arrests.
This fear, this constant sense of being hunted was real. It was actually really real. And now I think there can be a pause.
Cruz testified in court on Wednesday and released this statement after the ruling, saying, ICE says they are going after criminals, but they really are targeting people on their way to work based on the color of our skin or our accent. Manning tells us Cruz wants this ruling to signify a major change in how ICE operates in the state.
He's hoping his ruling will bring back some humanity and some decency to what has been happening here in Oregon.
The Department of Homeland Security has yet to respond to our request for comment, though in court filings, the federal government argued the injunction would interfere with an exclusive function of the president, and that is to enforce immigration.
And John, the governor went one step further today with new demands for Homeland Security.
Yeah, Oregon Governor Tina Kotek, along with 30 mayors from different municipalities in the state of Oregon, all sent a letter to DHS Secretary Kristi Noem and Border Czar Tom Homan telling them to stop all ICE activity right now in the state of Oregon until these recent use of force incidents have been investigated fully.
All right. Thanks a lot, John. Appreciate the update.